So I do think that investors have an obligation in how they consider how foreign workers are treated when they are making investment decisions. Um, I think that if I'm investing my money into a company, I think that I have the right to tell an executive or a CEO how a company should run and treat their workers. I think that companies can respect basic rights by acting in ways that support and protect these individual employees because that as an investor, I feel like I can tell, well, I can suggest a executive or a CEO how fairly I think that the workers should be treated, or like what their set wage should be, how their working conditions are, um, like the benefits if they receive any benefits and how that plays out for them and how their families can be taken care of. But like I said, I think that is just a suggestion, and I think it's upon the company themselves of how they want to go with that. So the impact on the American economy and American communities when American companies decide to relocate manufacturing jobs in developing countries would be that jobs that are outsourced help the US companies be more competitive in a global marketplace. It allows them to sell to foreign markets and it keeps labor costs low by hiring in these emerging markets that have lower standards of living and lower prices on the goods they ship back to the US is a benefit for. So with this cheap labor and cheap material cost, it lowers the price on the goods they ship back to the US. The main negative effect of outsourcing is that it increases US unemployment rates. Outsourcing gets a lot of press by the American people because they essentially say that they are stealing jobs from hardworking Americans, that these workers are getting job opportunities they never had before in their home country, and I think that this takes a negative effect upon people here. Do I think that companies should consider the opinions of consumers when it comes to making decisions related to manufacturing? I think they really should because I think the issues that consumers look out for can be about equal pay, environmental consciousness, manufacturing processes, prevention of counterfeit goods, responsible farming practices, overproduction of goods, and even human trafficking can come as an issue. Um, Strongly believe that the information about the supply chain and materials and processes can be an inspiring part of a brand and product story, and I think that that would bring in more customers to the brand if they are more transparent with the way they release their information to the public.